Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with I ain't really want nothing. I was just like, okay, Roxanne, let me get into the mode because you guys know I already told you. I'm just gonna make the official announcement right now that I am going to be doing a video every day in the month of November. Okay, and that's because I don't even think I'm supposed to say why, but I'm just gonna say I have some personal goals for December, and it has to happen in November for it to all come together in December. Okay, so that being said, I'm doing a video every day in November, and y'all, we gonna stretch our hands out in prayer for my sanity, that Lord, you guys don't get sick of me, and I don't get sick of y'all, and all this comes together into fruition exactly the way that we want it. In your name, we pray, amen. And it's done. So I'm trying to get in the mode of doing a video and kind of doing a nothing. It's not a lunchtime nothingness video, but this is just kind of one of my. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me this weekend because it was an interesting ass weekend. We just gonna say what happened to me this weekend. It's a little rambling, not a rant, just a little rambling type of I don't know what nothing type of video. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm on a new location too. I'm at Perimeter Mall. I got to return something at H&M. So I'm like, I'm not used to it being around this, in this location. So these people probably going to be looking. I don't know. Anyway, Friday. It was something strange every day, but Friday, let's start at Friday. So I picked up my daughter and we went to go get our nails done. Well, my daughter was getting her nails done and I was getting my feet done. And I have told you guys plenty of times that Carmen, y'all know Carmen from Candy's best friend, she gets her nails done at the same place that I get my nails done. And I don't know if she goes every 3 weeks like I do or if she goes every week, but whatever it is, she goes on Fridays and we're there at the same time. I've seen her plenty of times. The person that does her nails sits behind the girl that does my nails, so her back is always to me, so she's never seen me, but I always see her. But y'all know I ain't gonna never be going up to nobody. It just don't be feeling right for me to say something to somebody. So but I see her all the time. So this past Friday I was getting my feet done, which means I wasn't in my normal nail spot. My feet I normally get done on Saturday. I'm telling y'all all my schedules, okay? So on Friday I'm sitting there getting my feet done, and I'm looking down at my phone and I feel somebody kind of like tap my knee like this, and I look up and it was her. So she was like, "Hey girl," and I was like, "Hey." You know how the voice get extra high because y'all, I just was like, first of all, you have to remember, like, when I'm out, I'm not in YouTube mode. Like, everything is, I'm on regular Go Roxanne mode. So, I have to like switch the gear. When I looked at her for a second, I was just like, who is this for a second? And then because she had been having a bob all the time that I had seen her, and now she had a really long weave. So I had to like look at her face, and I was just like, "Hey, Carmen," and she said, "Hey, yeah, I watch you all the time. I'm a fan. Your hair is so cute." And the whole time she was saying stuff to me, I was just like, "Oh, thank you." She came around and gave me a hug. It's so funny how people are like that because I'm not normally that way. Like, if I see somebody, I don't normally just go to them for a hug. I mean, I'm always receptive to a hug because we all needs love, right? Yeah, she came and gave me a hug, and she was just like, I said, "Well, I watch you all the time," saying everything she said. I was like, "I like your hair too. I watch you all the time too." It was just like, "Well, you got a fan," and I was just like, "Oh, that, you guys, I'm telling you, that was so cool," because I've been on this channel and really I haven't had any celebrity not that I do it for anything like that, but I haven't had any celebrity reality show, no type of really recognition from anybody. It might be because I'm just real neutral. I don't really go hard for any one person, and so they probably don't feel like, because some days I might say something bad about you and other days I might say something good, and I don't really know, and then I don't really care. That's not what I do it for. But I'm just saying, I have never had that, so I was just like, and it was funny because after she did it, it really just kind of stepped up my my street credibility in a damn nail place. Because after she did that and she walked off, then all the little Vietnamese, little Asian ladies, they all came and stood around my bowl, and they were just smiling. They was like, they was talking to each other. Nobody would ask me nothing, but they they was all talking to each other, and they just all stood around me. The girl that was doing my feet, she was just smiling, just working. I said, are you gonna ask me something, or you just gonna smile? No, she was just gonna smile. So, and then the lady that was getting her feet done in the chair next to me, she just looks over at me and she says, are you on TV? And I was like, no, I have a YouTube channel. And you know, it's not real big, but it's sort of big. I didn't really even know how to explain it, and she was just like, don't be that way. If it's something that you're proud of, you have a channel, and if it's growing or if it's big to you, you should act like it is to you, and you know, you shouldn't try to downplay it. And I'm still working on that. I just don't know how to do it. Like other people that make YouTube videos out there that's watching, tell me, do you just be going around telling everybody you have a YouTube channel? And because I don't. Like, if they know about it and if they say something to me about it, then I will say something back. But I don't just be going around saying, girl, I got a YouTube channel, you got to check me out, here's my card. I just don't do that. And people are starting to tell me that I'm not never, you know, if I don't talk myself up, you know, that nobody is ever really going to care. But it's just not in me. It's something just not in me. You know, I always feel like I want people to just, you know, if they care, then they'll watch. And if they don't, then they won't. Like, I can't be all on folks being like, did you watch my channel? Make sure you follow me. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that. You know, I just, that's not my way. But I mean, I understand what the lady was saying. That's not what she was saying. She was just saying you should be proud about your channel. And I really am proud about my channel. But it's still like I still have to try to figure out the words and how to say it. So that was Friday. And then on Saturday, my husband and I went out to eat to get some sushi. And we were at Raw Sushi out here in Atlanta. And, you know, we had sat down, we were eating and, you know, talking or whatever. And so this lady walks up to our table and she goes, excuse me, to my husband. And she was like, I just wanted to let you know that I love you. I love your channel, or I love you. And I was just like, oh, now again, I'm not in YouTube, it's Rox mode. I'm in Roxanne mode. I'm out to eat, you know, and it was cool. I had no problem with her doing that. But it was like, again, it was strange because I'm just like, what are you supposed to say? Like, if somebody say they love you, am I supposed to say I love you back? Like, you know, she was real sweet. And it's just so weird for people to really, like, I don't feel like a celebrity. I know I'm not a celebrity, okay? And I know, you know, I nigga be making payment arrangements and shit like everybody else, but it's weird when people do come up to you and treat you sort of like a celebrity, you know? And I just don't be knowing what to say, you know? I was just like, am I supposed to get up? Should I give her a hug? Should I? Yeah, I got to really work on this recognition thing. It was crazy because my husband was like, oh, you just becoming a little local celebrity, huh? And even that was weird because when I'm home, I don't talk much about my channel either. I mean, you know, of course, everybody knows I have my channel and, you know, my husband, my kids or whatever. But we, you know, I try to separate a lot of stuff and keep things in separate compartments so that it all works together. You understand what I'm saying? So that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm out to eat with my girlfriend, Simone and Ty, and we were at 6 Feet Under. And I get a text message from my husband, and make a long story short, one of my little, one of his cousin's daughters, who's a little girl, she had found me on YouTube. I have never met her because we moved here since his cousin had the little girl. But anyway, she was on YouTube and was searching around and came across one of my videos, was in there laughing, and my husband's cousin went to go see what her daughter was laughing at, and she was like, it was Roxanne on the YouTube. You know, the daughter was saying how funny it was. So yeah, it was just, you guys, that's 3 days in a row of just, you know, it's weird because it feels like my channel is starting to pay off. Like, people are, you know, it's growing consistently and my views are growing consistently, and I'm real appreciative of it. It's just still, I really got to work out, especially when it comes to like my family. Like my husband, I'm sure my husband's family, a lot of them know about my channel. Probably a lot of them don't know. And then in my family, you know, a lot know, but then a lot don't know. Like, I don't know who watches me. Like, I don't ask. And like I said, I'm not in LA. I'm in Atlanta, so I'm far away from everybody. I don't really know. I mean, I know some specific cousins and people that do watch it. But, yeah, it's just weird. It's just crazy. Like, my aunt and uncle were here visiting from Seattle some months ago. And we had went to dinner. And it was just really cool that my uncle, he's real cool anyway, but he watches my channel. And my cousin had already told me that he did, but you know, just to hear him talk about it, and he was just like, yeah, I was watching those videos, Roxanne. You can get real, you know, that mouth can get real colorful. I didn't even know you could curse like that. He said, I even told your dad. I was like, you ain't told my daddy, did you now? He was just like, yeah, you know, he said, but I enjoy him, you know, and I was just like, oh, you know, sort of like embarrassing, because I'm thinking, you know, my family, of course, I see my aunts and my uncles as my elders. I don't curse around my, you know, my parents, my aunts, you know, all of that. It's like a different Roxanne that they know. So when they see me on the channel and I'm giving it to y'all full figured, honey, and unfiltered and the for real deal, then, you know, I just like, oh. So, but it's cool, you know, and it was really cool when my uncle, he remembered one time in one of the videos when I said that I used to lick the screens. I used to like to lick the dirty screens. Remember, y'all? I was telling y'all, my mom would be like, you better not be in there licking them screens. When I was little, I'd be fucking them screens up. So anyway, I knew from him saying certain things, like I knew he really watched my channel and had seen some things. So it was flattering, you know, and it was just a flattering weekend. It was crazy. You know, it was just, I just wanted to share with you guys because, like I said, I'm proud of my channel, and I really enjoy, you know, my camaraderie with everybody. And like I said, it's been a really good experience for me on YouTube. I haven't had any really bad experiences. And that's all really that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to get off of here running H&M. But yeah, back to the videos every day for the month of November. So for the month of November, I'm going to do Roxicology. Okay, so y'all can lay all y'all problems on the bitch. Send out your questions. I'm only doing it for the month of November. So it's like a Roxicology blitz, okay? Y'all send them out. And once November is over, I'm not going to do it again. But, you know, people ask about it. And I do want to have different variety on my channel while in November so that everybody just won't be looking at reviews and TV and shit. We're going to have some tag videos. I think I might do Top of the Blogs twice a week. Of course, I'll have my reality show, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta starts back up. And I'll think of some other stuff. But, yeah, we gonna make it happen. That shit is going to be rough, okay? But I really want to do it, and I really hope that everybody is supportive and really tries to kind of carry me through, because you guys, I am a moody person, as I've said before. And a lot of times when I'm in a bad mood, I try not to get on the channel. But you know, if I'm doing a video every month, you gonna get a moody bitch 1 or 2 days. Okay, so I'm just letting you know right ahead of time. But I had a good weekend, and I wanted to share with you guys and run all that by you real fast and let you know. So that's it. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. Channel's for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Like I said, get those Roxicology questions in. I'll put the email address on the screen here. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.